Birkat HaOreach, the blessing of the guest, it is an additional prayer in Birkat HaMazon. When you're eating by someone else's house, that you're adding that addition, and you're praying that the owner of the house, the owner of the meal, will get extra blessing, extra sustenance, and so on. Okay. Now, usually the host is the one that has what to offer. That's why he's hosting. You have what to offer. And the guest usually is in a place of need. That's why he's coming to eat by someone else's house. There is exceptions that people are coming for the company, whatever it is, but generally. So what do you see here? You see that someone that is lower, in a lower position, is praying for someone that is in a higher position. And that's not an insult. That's the way it goes. That's usually the way it goes. And you see that another example, there's a story in the Gemara about Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi, that he was very, very sick. He was about to die. And all of his students were praying very strongly, please Hashem, don't take the rabbi. We need the rabbi to guide us, to lead us. And he didn't die because they were praying all the time. And he had a maidservant that was that she felt the pain of the rabbi, that he was not well and he was suffering. And she said, he needs to go to heaven, and his students are not letting him to go to heaven because of their prayers, so they are holding his soul in his body. So she decided to do something extreme, and she went to the roof and she took a big jar to the roof, and she dropped it from the roof, and then it banged on the floor, crashed on the floor, so everybody got scared, and they stopped praying, and then he died. So that's another example that the students were praying for the rabbi and their prayer accepted, and so on. We have many other examples through the different stories of the tzaddikim and the Gemara and Midrashim. So that's to have the prayers of the students for the rabbi. It is very significant for a rabbi. The same way that it is significant for the student to have the blessing of the rabbi, it's also significant for the rabbi to have the blessing of the student. It's a give and take kind of a relationship. It's like everybody are benefiting from the blessings. So we should always pray for one another. The rabbis, the students, all of everybody. Whenever you know someone around you that needs prayers, pray for him. Your prayers are important.